Hello, fellow game collectors. Got some more pickups here to show you today. I'll start with what's in the back here. I got this Turok Rage Wars for N64. My girlfriend got this for me for free from someone that she knows from school, from university. So this is the last Turok game I needed, so I now have a complete collection of Turok games for N64. So 1, 2, 3, and Rage Wars. I believe this one is mostly a multiplayer game. I don't think it really has much of a campaign, but I don't know. I hadn't played it before. Then I went to Goodwill, and I saw this guy right here. And a quick story. I have a Game Boy Advance SP that I've owned for many years. Unfortunately, the screen stopped working. So I've been looking for another SP at yard sales and Goodwill and whatever. So, I opened this up. It's empty right now, this case. But it wasn't an SP. It was a Game Boy Advance. This solid purple indigo, whatever the official title of this is. So I was a little disappointed because I was really looking to try and find another SP, at least so I could do a screen swap or something to fix my broken one. I already have an Advance, but it's the clear purple case, so I might hang on to this. It's pretty good condition. It works. So also in that case was Donkey Kong Land 2. That's the sticker there's a little messed up. SpongeBob SquarePants, Legends of the Lost Spatula, and a Spyro game, season, I think it's a Season of Ice. I don't know, they're so small, it's hard to read. And it also came with this light for the Game Boy Advance, because Game Boy Advance doesn't have a backlight. That's why they made an SP. And it's funny because I own this exact same light for my Game Boy Advance SP, or for my Game Boy Advance. It's a must. It's impossible to play Game Boy Advance without a light on it. So I got everything inside of the case for $25, and then they had this DS case, Mario Hoops 3 on 3 for $2. Unfortunately, it wasn't the DS game, but it did have the Super Mario Brothers 3, or I guess technically Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3. I don't know why they named those games like that. It's a horrible naming and numbering scheme. So I'm going to have to find a loose card of that, look on eBay or something, since I've already got the case. Okay, so then I talked to one of my coworkers. He has had an N64 that he wasn't playing anymore, so he asked, if I was interested in it. And I said, yeah, sure, let me know what the games are or whatever. So I ended up buying the whole lot from him. So the N64 doesn't have the expansion memory in it, and it's missing the cover to that. 2 controllers, memory card, the Rumble Pack, but it's also missing the cover there for the batteries. And the games for it, Bass Hunter 64, which I don't have, California Speed, Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong 64, Duke Nukem 64. I love Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem 3D, I played the crap out of that on PC. Great game. I really wish Duke Nukem Forever was a good, I wish that was a good game. Don't buy Duke Nukem Forever. It's a horrible game. Knockout Kings 2000, Major League Baseball, Ken Griffey Jr. I don't think I have that one either. Mario Golf, I can highly recommend Mario Golf. This is one of my favorite games for 64. And it's a great party game too. You take turns on a course. Namco Museum 64, I already have that one. It's just a bunch of like Pac-Man and classics on it. NASCAR 99, which I don't have. Super Mario 64, I already got this one, but fantastic game. Turok 2, I already have all the Turoks, as I mentioned earlier. And WCW NWO Revenge. I actually liked the wrestling games for N64 when I was a child. I was really into wrestling. Oh yeah, and at another Goodwill, another local Goodwill, because I got the Game Boy Advance at a Goodwill about 30 minutes from home. But the one in town, I picked up this PSP game. It's in mint condition. It's great. SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo. It has the manual and everything. It's perfect. I paid $1.50 for it. And then I got the coworker that sold me the N64. I also got 2 Xbox 360 games from him. Black Ops 2. I picked it up because I don't own it. I own all the other all the other recent Call of Duties. My friends and I, we just skipped Black Ops 2 for some reason. I don't know. I guess we got tired of Call of Duty and didn't want to get it that year. And then Grand Theft Auto 4 and episodes from Liberty City. As I mentioned in a previous video, I haven't played Grand Theft Auto, so I've now got 3 and 4 to play. Then the same day I bought that from my coworker. Checked Craigslist for yard sales. Actually, I think I saw it on Facebook, one of the Facebook yard sale pages, and saw a picture of PS2 games. So I was like, okay, I'll go check it out. So we go to this yard sale, and they had a box full of PS2 games, and had some PSP games out, and everything was $3 each. So I picked up a couple PSP games, Lord of the Rings Tactics. It seems like it's some kind of strategy game. Never heard of it before. So let me know in the comments if that's any good. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I've never played the Battlefront series. Believe it or not, I love Star Wars. For some reason, I never got any Battlefront for PlayStation. Burnout 3 Takedown, another good game that I haven't played. So I've heard amazing things about Burnout. I hear it's a lot of fun. Tekken 4. I played the older Tekkens. I played the original Tekken and maybe Tekken 2 or 3. I don't know. I played it in arcade. Tekken's pretty good. And the first Max Payne. I think in the last video I had Max Payne 2. So here's the first Max Payne for PlayStation 2. And so, a thing I always do at yard sales, even if they have games out or if they don't have games out, I always ask them, hey, do you happen to have any old video games, games or systems? I start listing off things like, Nintendo, Game Boy, DS, Sega, Dreamcast, PlayStation, Xbox. And that's when you see their eyes, they go, oh yeah, I have this other thing. So, turns out, they had a Game Boy Advance SP, so I now have an SP, even though I was sad about not getting it in that lot. Ended up getting it a few days later at this yard sale. So it's in pretty good condition. Comes with this pretty nifty charger. So it's got a car charger as well as for your outlet there, and the cable here. So you pull it, it'll expand to however long you want, and you push the thing here and it goes back in. So that's pretty cool. And some games. They also had some games for it. So Namco Museum. The first Super Mario Advance, which I think is Super Mario Brothers 2. I don't remember. The Fairy Odd Parents Breaking the Rules. I didn't care too much about that on Cartoon Network when I was growing up. Cartoon Network Speedway. Seems kind of like a rip-off on Mario Kart. And then I got a Crash Bandicoot game, The Huge Adventure. So I got the Game Boy Advance SP and those games and charger for $20. He pulled it out, so he went in the house and brought it out, and he was, he wasn't planning on selling it at first, but So he didn't know how much he wanted for it. So he pulled out his phone. And I know he was looking on eBay to see how much it was worth. And I was just like, I'll give $20 for it. Because I don't want him to look on eBay because he'll see ridiculous prices of listings, not sold, not completed things that have been sold on eBay. So, if you start seeing them do that, I mean, that's a good tip of mine is just, immediately offer money. Because they'll be like, okay, and they'll take it. So, anyways, pretty happy. So that's all I got for today. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. Helps me out. And I will see you next time.